Perla Pucci is one of the most forgotten characters within JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, and for good reason. I mean, her two brothers are two of the most known characters within their respective part, which is part 6. But today I want to highlight Perla's very short life, because again, this is Pucci's fault. It is. Like genuinely, it is. I understand. He was 16, he was a kid, he didn't mean it. It was still his fault. But enough about Enrico Pucci. Let's talk about Perla. Now, Perla, she's the younger sister to the two twins, her two twin older brothers, one of which she knew and the other one she didn't, or the one she thought died. So she went to high school, she went to school in the town, her whole family was very influential. We already know the backstory of Pucci. She had a pretty normal life. This was all until she met a delivery boy in her neighborhood named Wes. Now, the way her and Wes met was because she got jacked for, I think, her purse, and then Wes stopped him and gave her purse back. Now, shortly after meeting him, they felt some sort of connection, even though that connection was sibling connection, but they felt some sort of connection and they end up getting together. Now, I do want to pause here and just mention, Perla was 14. Wes was, I want to say 18. Him and Pucci were 18. Brother, what the fuck are we doing? It's probably going to be someone in my comments like, bro, it was the 80s. That was a different time. Ill. Nevertheless, after that, Pucci was at the convict, training to be, I believe, a priest. And someone confessed to him that his dead sibling, quote unquote, was actually still alive and under the name Wes. Yep, his twin brother and his little sister are dating each other. So Pucci, he thought, oh man, this fucking sucks. And because whatever happens in the confessional stays in the confessional, and whatever is said in the confessional stays in the confessional, Pucci decided, well, I can't go out and say anything. I just need to hire somebody to break them up. And of course, Pucci goes to the most racist looking detective in town and he hires him. And surprise, surprise, they're in the South, in the United States, in the 80s. Yep, the KKK just started chasing them down. Now, I would be disingenuous not to mention that the KKK apparently went after Wes because his stepfather is black. Whatever, I don't know, but they went after him, and then they saw Perla, who looks completely white, kissing Wes, which I was saying ill for another reason. Incest, and it feels like that's a weird age gap. 14 and 18, that's a bad age gap. But they saw that and they thought it was a interracial marriage. Cooked. And what then transpired was the worst night of Perla and Wes's life, as they both were mobbed by the Triple K Mafia, and Wes ended up being hung, and I'm pretty sure Perla was sexually attacked. And she was also just getting attacked plain out because they thought she was kissing a white passing black man. And by the time Perla woke up, all she saw was Wes hanging from a tree. She tries to cut him down, and she does, and she can't feel his pulse, even though he was kind of alive. So she decides to jump off a cliff, killing herself, and leaving Pucci to find her body. As he questioned to himself, why did I go to that investigator? No, he didn't. He really was just in pain and sorrow. Then he decided, you know what? I need to go wipe my brother's memories clean right now. The Pucci family backstory always makes me so sad because I'm pretty sure the parents probably had no idea what was going on in the background, and they don't know that their son inadvertently sicked the Triple K on their other son and their daughter. But they have now lost their daughter. They've already thought they lost their son, but now they've actually biologically lost their son. And Pucci was now hell-bent on getting Dio's diary. And then he immediately, a year after that, or a few months after that, probably learned about Dio's death. So then, now he was hell-bent on making a plan to trap Jotaro Kujo, which he eventually did. But sometimes I just wonder how the guilt just didn't eat Pucci alive inside, to the point where he told his parents everything. Like, we don't know if he did tell his parents everything, but I just highly doubt that. But I feel like Perla was the one who got the shortest end of the stick here, because she was just a 14-year-old just living. She ain't do nothing. If anyone deserved better, it will always be her. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, we're on the road to 5K. And until next time, peace.